Hey everybody, Jeffrey Guterman, and I am running a little late. I need to enter this last game that I had. I have my coffee brewing, but I never entered this game. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to set up the lineups with the fielding ratings for today's ball game. The Washington Senators at the the Minnesota Twins at the Baltimore Orioles. But if you would be so kind as to bear with me. Hello, Ben. Good morning. And good morning, Stack. So just bear with me. It's going to take me a few minutes. That was game 115. San Francisco over Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh 7-5, 9-5, 7-5. 18, 25, 31, 38, 53, 57, 59, 61. 5, 10, 15, 19, 26, 32, 39, 45, 52, 61, 61, 10, 115. I'm going to try to remember to double check the games behind on this. And post it after this next game. But since there's people waiting, I'm not going to do that. I'll double check it after the game. Okay, San Francisco. Marichal with the win. One 932.2. One earned run. RBIs, Keen. Mays had 3. Cepeda. Bailey with 2. Davenport. We don't do pitches hitting. This won't take long, folks. This won't take long at all, folks. You know, I woke up, I want to tell you, I should be starting in less than 10 minutes. First pitch. In 5 minutes, I should be ready to set up the lineup. So I woke up at 4:20 a.m. and I actually went back to bed and then woke up at about 5:30, which was good. Yesterday was a good day for New York fans of baseball. Okay, let me enter these Giants here. Keene, 1-4. Hiller, 3-5. 3 for 5, Hiller. 53. Mays, 1-3. Cepeda, 1-4. Felipe, 2-4. Bailey, 1-4. Pagan, 2-5. Coffee is almost set. Oh, that coffee. I have coffee right here. Pagan, 2-5. Got it. Davenport, 3-5. They had some good hitting. Okay. Now the Pirates. McBean got the loss. He's 0-1. .1. 7 runs. Wow. Okay, Haddock's 2-2. And Mizell 1-0. Okay, Verdon. Well, we got a, I missed the run scorer here. It was Skinner. Okay. It's not perfect, folks. 2-4 Verdon, just like the games. It's not no errors, it's low errors. So you get a pretty good picture. Grotto 4. Skinner 2-4. Stewart 1-4. Clemente 0-4. Clemente's hitting a 1 under 200. Hoke 1-3. He'll come back. Leopard 0-3. Burgess, Mazeroski 0-3. Burgess 1-1. And Clendenin 0-1. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to set up the game here. Good morning to everybody. The first place Minnesota Twins at the Baltimore Orioles, second of a 3-game series. Baltimore took the first game 4-2 to snap the Twins' winning streak. I think it was 6 games. Let me pull these folks out. Here we go. Oh. Green power. And I have to pull Don Lee. I think I got him right here, even though he gets traded. Yeah, here he is. Okay. Now Baltimore. Herzog. Okay. Now let me just set up the fielding ratings. I'll go through the lineups. Might as well go through the lineups here as I put in the fielding ratings. And we'll get the crowd noise, we'll get it all going. It's nice to have some peace and quiet though in the morning, isn't it? Okay, for the Twins, leading off will be Lenny Green in center field. Vic Power batting second at first base. Rich Rollins at third, batting third. Batting fourth, Harmon Killebrew in left field. And I'm aware that this is not the best angle, but it allows me to do this easily. We'll straighten it out. Bob Allison batting fifth in right field. Batting sixth, Earl Batty. I was thinking of getting the 2024 set when it comes out. It's only a few months, I think. And doing a concurrent replay of 2024 this year. Any thoughts on that? 30 teams. That's they come with additional players. Oh Lord, that would be cool. And I know very little about current Major League Baseball. I don't know if I mentioned Batty batting sixth and catching, Versailles at short batting seventh, Bernie Allen at batting eighth at second base, and Don Lee the pitcher. batting ninth. He has a record of 1-0, and he is a -1 quotient. For the Orioles, it's Johnny Temple at second base, Whitey Herzog in right. JC, I'll tell you what got me going. Yeah, it was partly the Mets game. It was watching the playoffs, just the playoffs in general. Would you all say this was a good year to do it? Was 2024 a good year? I don't follow current day baseball. Boog Powell batting third and left. Batting cleanup, Jim Gentile at first base. Batting fifth in center, Jackie Brandt. Batting sixth at third base, Brooks Robinson. It was a competitive season. Okay. Gus Triando's catching and batting seventh. Ron Hansen batting eighth at shortstop. And pitching and batting ninth, Chuck Estrada with a record of 0-2. I deleted it. I thought it was kind of stupid after I read it to put something out like that. It was a post I had. Yeah, it's gone. I'm so sorry. I posted and deleted it. But basically what it said was I'm thinking about doing a 2024 replay as soon as the cards come out. And any thoughts on that? And what do you think about it? It was a good year for baseball, Stack? Okay. I don't know. It may be too much for me to do, but I would like it. I would like the variety. I have not had any current day. I have not, played with any current day teams. Oh, so here we are. Wow. That didn't take too long. It was a good year for baseball. Okay. And I'm just flabbergasted by the, I don't know how many players I would get, a lot. And then the other thing I started wondering about was, will I make the adjustment? What would the adjustment be like to the game today, the way pitchers are brought in and out so quickly, and plus it's DH. DH, I guess I would get used to it. I guess that would be part of the fun of it. I could look to see how many pitchers were used, who was used, etc. So the Twins face off. With the Baltimore Orioles. I'm going to go through an inning here, and then I'm going to take a break just to catch my breath. We are at Memorial Stadium. The 3-batter rule. What is the? I don't even know what the 3-batter rule is. Three-batter minimum. Oh. I see, yeah. Cut down the average per game. Pitchers to face a minimum of 3 batters or pitch to the end of a half inning, with exceptions for injuries and illnesses. Can't you just fake an illness? That's crazy. Has anyone? I am not into the new rules, really. That's wild. Yeah, I think I heard about that, but I didn't get the full clarification. And the Orioles take the field. Here's Chuck Estrada on the mound, taking his warm-ups. He's 0-2. Yeah, Ben, I get you. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. I'm glad you brought it up. Of course, you don't have to play the rule, but then that wouldn't make sense. Okay, Estrada is ready. He's into his windup. And here's the pitch to Green. That's 5-9 left-handed, hit well, but he has the power, and it's gone. On the first pitch of the ball game, Lenny Green has connected for a home run. What a way to start the game. It was 5-9 left-handed. End home run 1-7. It's a 4. And Lenny Green has end power against right-handed. So that's a leadoff home run on the first pitch of the game. Whoa. 1-0 Twins. Oh. And we enter these in real time. For Green, that's his second home run of the season. Now here's Vic Power. Okay, here's Estrada. The pitch to Power now. 4-6, right-handed, walked him. Power on first with nobody out. 1-18. 1-21, not being held. 1-19 max, 3 on the lead. Oh, almost gets it, but doesn't. Here's Rollins now. 3-7 right-handed, flies to center. And Brandt is under it. He makes the catch. It's 1 away. Now here's Harmon Killebrew. 5-9, right-handed. That's another ballpark blast, and that's gone. A 2-run home run. It was, I guess it was the same roll, but not consecutive. Look at that, 5-9, right-handed. And home run 1-9. It's a 6. It's a 2-run home run, and the second of the inning. And you're entitled to have a full claim of the territory on each roll, so it's set up that you're supposed to be able to get the same roll. Killebrew hits it out, a 2-run home run, and that's his 4th of the season. Harmon had 48 in real world. He was due. So a quick 3-0 lead by these Twins. I was talking to some of the players before the game, and they really are positive about their chances of winning the pennant this year. Here's Bobby Allison now. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch from Estrada, 3-8, right-handed, walked him. So Chuck Estrada having his troubles here in the first. Earl Batty now. 3-9, right-handed, grounds it to short. It's Hansen to second, Temple, and then over to Gentile for the inning-ending double play. But 3 runs on 2 home runs. A solo shot on the first pitch of the game by Lenny Green. And then the 2-run home run by Killebrew. We move to the bottom of the first. Don Lee on the mound with a 3-0 lead here. And leading it off for Baltimore will be Johnny Temple. Okay, Lee is ready. Lee comes into this with a record of 1-0. He's ready. Here's the windup. The pitch to Temple, 210 right-handed, ballpark slash. And that is a liner too short, 1 out. Now Whitey Herzog. .38. That's hit well. And that's gone by Whitey. Whitey hits a home run over the right field wall, or fence, I think it is here. And it's now a 3-1 game. Whitey Herzog with the home run. Let's look at that again. Whoa, we got balls are flying out of here. Well, that's a lot of games, Ben. A lot of different games. It was a 3-8 home run 1-6, and it was a 5. So Herzog with the home run for Baltimore. It is a home run derby, indeed. That is the first home run of the season for Herzog. He had 7. in 263 at bats. So it's 1 out, 3-1 game, and here's Boog Powell. That's 2-3, right-handed, grounded to short for Versailles, and he throws it to first, 2 outs. And here's Jim Gentile now. 2 outs, nobody on. Lee into his windup. And the pitch 1-5 right-handed, grounds it to second, fielded by Allen, Bernie Allen. And he throws it to Power at first, and the side is retired. But 1 run on the home run by Herzog, and after 1, it's 3-1 Minnesota. And if you all don't mind, I'm going to take a break for about 3 minutes just to collect myself after setting up, waking up early or waking up late and setting up. It's 3-1 after 1. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Well, we are back. It's a 3-1 ball game. 3 home runs already. 2 for Minnesota in the top of the first. Green, and then Killebrew, and then Herzog for the Orioles. Chuck Estrada takes the mound here for the top of the second. It's 3-1 Twins. Zoilo Versalles will lead it off. Okay, here's Estrada now. The pitch to Versalles. It's 6-7, right-handed, grounder to second, our first X. Temple 315. Oh, hello, Jim. Nice to have you in the chat. Second base, Temple 315, 4-3. That looks like it's going to go through. Yes, it does, for a base hit. So Versalles opens up with a leadoff single. Here's Bernie Allen now. Left-handed hitter, Bernie Allen. 4-6, left-handed, walked him. That's the third walk given up by Estrada. First and second, nobody out. And on Lee, the batter, he's a C-bunter. Pitch from Estrada, 6-3, right-handed. Fly ball left X. For Powell, 4-1. I'm sorry, he's a 4-10. Yeah, 4-10. And that's a 10-4. It's going to be an E10 roll. That's 7. Whoa, it's a 2-base error by Powell. He dropped the ball. Versalles scores. Allen goes to third. We'll see if there's no run batted in. Probably unearned. Second and third, no outs. Again, it was a 7 on an E10. And that is a 2-base error. So Lenny Green, the batter, second and third, no outs. Infield is playing it in. 4-1 now. That's 4-12, left-handed, grounds it back to Estrada X. He's a 5-13. My goodness. 9, 5, it's an E13. Roll. 8. And that will be a ground ball A, second and third. Infield is in. They will hold the run. He holds the runners, Estrada, and throws Green out. So it's 1 out, second and third. Whoops. And Vic Power is the batter. Infield still in, 1 out. The pitch to Power, 1-9, right-handed, grounds at B. They may get him at the plate. Second and third. B7. They do. It's 1-9, ground ball back to Estrada again. And he throws it home to Triandos to get Allen. Lee goes to third, Power on first with 2 outs now. This is an unearned run. And here's Rich Rollins. Six-eight, right-handed, double 1-8. Oh my, it's a double into the gap in left center. Lee's, let's just double check it. 6-8, right-handed. There it is. Lee scores. That's unearned. Power goes to third. One to 14, 1 to 16, 1 to 17 with no holds. And out in center, 1 to 14. He'll stretch it. Here's the throw from Brandt. And he is safe. 3 runs come in. 1, 2. It's unearned. Three unearned runs. It's 6-1. And here's Killebrew. 2-run home run in the first. Rollins on third, 2 down. 2-9. Right-handed struck him out. And that will finally retire the side. But 3 runs, all unearned. And in the middle of the second, it's 6-1 ball game. Bottom of the second, Don Lee comes out. And here's Jackie Brandt. Lee throws 3-7, right-handed, single 1 to 5, a liner to second, caught by Allen, 1 out. Now here's Brooks Robinson. That's 6-8, right-handed, base hit to left for Robinson. Thrown in by Killebrew. Robinson is on. 1 to 15, 1 to 14, not being held. And here's Triandos. Pitch from Lee, 4-8, right-handed, single 1 to 2. It's a line at a third, caught by Rollins, 2 outs. And here's Ron Hansen. And the pitch from Lee, 6-7, right-handed, grounds to second, X. For Allen, 213. A little slow this morning. That's all right. 12, it's an E-roll. Allen, E13. 5. Oh, that's an error. Oh. Booted by Bernie Allen. First and second. And here's Chuck Estrada. The pitcher, a 6 NR. First and second, 2 outs. Six, 7, right-handed. It's another ground ball, second, X. Allen, 213. Whoops. It was a 3. I just looked on the replay. That's going to be 3 and a little slow this morning. Allen at 2. He throws him out. That will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, the error, 2 left on. And after 2, it's 6-1 ball game. I guess I should give myself permission to be a little slow, a little off some mornings. We move now to the top of the third. Chuck Estrada has allowed 6 runs, 3 of them unearned. And he'll face Bobby Allison to lead it off. 4-9, right-handed, walked him. I'm just checking the endurance rule. 3 in the first, 3 in the second. I guess unearned counts. Because there is a consecutive, page 11, there is a here we go. Five runs in 1 inning, 6 runs in 2 consecutive. And it doesn't mention if it's earned or not. Wow. Okay. Whoa. I should have hit for him here. Well, you know, he's supposed to be fatigued, but he's not really fatigued. He's just doesn't have the stuff. So we'll let him pitch. It's very unusual for me to do this. Allison is on first, no outs. Here's Earl Batty. Anything followed by the asterisk or the dot is a single, 2 asterisks. Here's Batty now. 1-4 right-handed, ballpark slash, and that's a liner to short, 1 out. Now here's Zoilo Versalles. He's shell-shocked, all right. Here's the pitch, 6-6, right-handed, struck him out. Who knows, he may settle down. Here's Bernie Allen now, but he's gonna have the fatigue whole game. Pitch to Allen, 6-8, double 1-6. That is a re-roll. That's 6-10 left-handed, flies it to left. Under it is Powell, he makes the catch, and the side is retired. So we'll see if he can pitch a couple more innings and then hit for him. Here's Don Lee, no damage done, no errors. And here's Johnny Temple to lead it off, top of the order. Lee into his windup. Pitch to Temple, 112 right-handed, grounds it to second. Allen has it, throws to Gentile, 1 out. Not Gentile, I'm so sorry. Power. Now here's Whitey. Whitey homered his first of the year. Homered in the first. 112 right-handed, single 1-12, that'll go through. He's 2 for 2 now. Whitey on first, 1 out. Here's Powell. .47 left-handed, fly ball center. And under it is Green, 2 away. And here's Jim Gentile with 2 outs and Herzog on first. It's a 6-1 ball game. Twins out ahead, 3-10 right-handed. That's a home run, 1-8 for Gentile. It drops in for a double. 3-8, 3-10 double. No asteroids to center. Rounding third, Herzog. Green a +2. He's 1-13, 1-15, 1-17, 1-18, no holes. They'll let him score. I mean, just to keep him at second, but whatever. And here's Jackie Brandt. I mean, it is a 6-2 game now. The pitch to Brandt, 4-6, right-handed, walked him. So Lee allows his first base on balls. First on second, 2 outs. Here's Brooks Robinson. Clutch situation. 1-6 right-handed. There's a clutch reversal. He pops it up to short. And Versalles makes the catch. Let's look at that again. It was 1-6 right-handed. There's your clutch reversal in a clutch situation. And what's interesting is Strat-O-Matic does not denote where the pop out is. That's the case where you have to make it up. The side is out. It was 1 run on 2 hits. Single by Herzog, knocked home by Gentile. After 3, it's a 6-2 ball game. Well, you never know. It could have been just the year, but you never know. We have gone 3 at 6-2. I'm going to refill my coffee here. And continue this ball game, which is an slightly unusual game. I'm sort of out of it this morning. Chuck Estrada with the fatigue effect due to allowing 6 runs in the first 2 innings, consecutive innings. And Don Lee will lead it off. Okay. Here's Lee now. Up at the plate. Pitch from Estrada, 4-5 right-handed. Struck him out. That's the third for Estrada. One down. Now here's Lenny Green. Green 1 for 2. He hit a home run on the first pitch of this game. Oh, that's good coffee. Estrada into his windup. The pitch to Green, 4-6, left-handed, walked him. So Green on first with one out, not being held. Here's Vic Power. Walked, scored, reached on a force and scored. Or actually it was a fielder's choice, I guess. 2-11. There's a ballpark blast. Power has the power. But it's a deep fly ball to left, caught by Powell. And Green hurries up back to first. It's 2 outs now with Green on first. And here comes Rich Rollins. 6-8, right-handed double 1-6. That's a fly ball to center. And Brandt makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs. No hits. The walk to Green left on. Had a long fly hit by Powell. And it was an out. Not hit by Powell. I'm so sorry, Power. Powell made the catch. We move to the bottom of the fourth. Here's Lee now. Gus Triandos. So Estrada gets out of it without reaching any fatigue points. And we'll hit for him no matter what. 110 right-handed. That's hit well by Triandos. And it's over the left field fence for a home run. Triandos hits one out. That's the fourth home run of this ball game. Gus Triandos, 110 right-handed. There it is for you. Home run 1-13. They're trying to claw back, indeed. Again, I enter these real time. That's his second of the season. I enter home runs real time. Because it doesn't make sense to say, not say which home run it is for them. So Triandos hits it out. It's 6-3 ball game now. You could say that Baltimore's back in this game. Here's Hansen now. And the pitch from Lee. 6-5, right-handed, grounds it to short X. Versailles 227. Oh, that's a re-roll. Oh my, the whole thing is a re-roll. Getting a good share of re-rolls these days. 5-6 right-handed, and that's a grounder to third, one out. House rule here, folks. Everything's got to be flat, and even the smallest variation is re-rolled. I've been getting about 2 or 3 a game now. Balls are traveling out of here. There'll be a hitter for Estrada. Estrada went all the way in a 3 and lost. It was a complete game for Estrada. Moore came in from Minnesota. Minnesota won at 3-1 real world. Estrada pitched 4 innings. 4 hits. He walked 5. Really didn't have good stuff. He struck out 3, allowed 3 earned and 3 unearned. With 1 out, nobody on, let's see who's going to come in to hit. I'll go with Russ Snyder as the hitter. Let's see who I'll bring in to pitch here. Wilhelm has 6 innings pitched already in 10 games. That's sufficient for him to come in. He had 93. Wilhelm will be the pitcher. They also have, well, never mind, but we'll bring him in. They have Dick Hall, the left-hander, the right-hander. In any case, we are going to bring in Wilhelm the Knuckler next inning. He has a record of 2-0 already, getting some decisions. He is a +5 max, unfortunately. Russ Snyder, left-handed hitter, will come in to hit here. With 1 out, nobody on, Lee on the mound. The pitch to Snyder, 6'9", left-handed, flies it to left for Killebrew, 2 outs. And here's Johnny Temple, 2 outs, nobody on. 6-3 game now, Minnesota over Baltimore. Pitch to Temple, 6'6", right-handed, pops it up to short. And Versailles makes the catch. The side is out, but a run on the home run by Triandos, his 2nd of the season. And it's 6-3 after 4. Here is Hoyt Wilhelm, the Knuckler, right-handed Knuckler. Wow, look at him against left-handers. Wow. He's got a good card. Wilhelm taking his warm-ups. Oh, okay, Wilhelm is ready. Top of the 5th. It's Minnesota 6, Baltimore 3. Killebrew leading it off. Here's the pitch from Wilhelm. That was a Knuckler. 1-9, right-handed. Grounds it to 2nd. For Temple, 1 out. So Killebrew chases after that knuckleball, and it's a bounding ball to 2nd for the 1st out. Here's Bobby Allison. Another Knuckler, 4-10, right-handed, ballpark slash. And that is right-handed. That will be a line out to short, 2 away. And here's Earl Batty. And the pitch, 4-7. Single 1 to 15 goes through. So Batty singles with 2 outs. And Zorlo Versailles is the batter. Here's Wilhelm. And the pitch, 110, right-handed. That's a base hit up the middle. A non-clutch situation base hit. Batty goes to 2nd. He will halt. So maybe a 2-out rally here. 1st and 2nd with 2 down. And Bernie Allen, the batter. Five, 4. Left-handed, grounds to third X. Rollins, 329. That's 19-3. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. No runs, 2 singles with 2 outs. Both left on. Middle of the 5th, it's 6-3 Minnesota. Here comes Don Lee for his 5th inning. His first endurance would be next inning. Whitey Herzog, 2 for 2 today. Here's the pitch from Lee. That's 6-5, left-handed, grounds to short X. Versailles, 227. 19-2, throws him out. 1 away. Here's Powell. Powell 0 for 2. 310, right-handed, and that is a base hit for Powell. A 1-out single on a 310 right-handed off Lee. Here's Gentile. From the stretch, Lee. 4-7, left-handed, flies it to center for Green. 2 outs. And Jackie Brandt comes up to the plate. 5-10, right-handed, ballpark slash, and that's going to be a liner to short, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Middle, top after 5, 6-3 still. Here's Wilhelm, and Lee will hit. Don Lee coming out to hit here, leading off the top of the 6th. 6-9, right-handed, grounds to short X. Hansen, 328. Whoa, it's a re-roll. Another re-roll. You can't, yeah, that's why we don't guess with that. 5-6, right-handed, struck him out. We do not guess on non-flat dice. So any semblance of non-flatness, we just re-roll it. It's an a priori rule. Here's the pitch now to Green. With 1 out, 1-7, right-handed, flies to center for Brandt. 2 outs. Does anybody know when the 2024 baseball would be released? Because I want to tell you something, all. 2 outs, nobody on, power at the plate. When I was a kid in the early 70s, they came out late December. I don't think they come out that early anymore. I also abhor the Ghost Runner. So that's another rule I'll have to be aware of. That is a sick rule. Here's Vic Power, 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch from Wilhelm. 6-5, right-handed, struck him out. So Wilhelm strikes out 2 here in his 2nd inning of relief. He was very good this year. A 1-2-3 inning. And that might be it for him. Uh, Don Lee comes out. Brooks Robinson leading it off. They come out in March or February. Okay. Thanks, Stack. March or February. Actually, you know, I could look on when opening day was. Here it is. They have a video of it. February 21st. February 21st. Okay. Okay, bottom of the sixth. Here's Brooks. I don't think I rolled for Brooks, did I? Jesus. Let me just, I'm checking on the instant replay. No, I did not. Okay, here's Lee. President's Day weekend. 5-6, right-handed, grounds it to third. And Rollins has it, throws it over 2 power, 1 out. You know, that's an awful shame. I would love to go to New York for the opening. Okay, so I'll count on February. And think about it, whether I want to take on the 2024 replay. So many cards and teams. Here's Triandos, 1 out, nobody on. 3-7 right-handed. Grounded a second for Bernie Allen, and he throws it to power at first, 2 outs. Now Ron Hansen. This is Lee's first endurance inning. Weekend after Valentine's. Are you all getting the set? 3-10 right-handed, ballpark slash. That'll be a liner to short. And the side is out. Lee with a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the top of the 7th. It is a 6-3 ball game. Wilhelm in probably his last inning. No, Ben, you're not going to get it? No. You are Stack? Okay. If I'm going to do a replay, I'd like it to be a good year. You know what I'm saying? The other possibility would be I could do 2025 and follow the season very closely. Subscribe to MLB. I don't subscribe now, but I could do that and prepare for it over the course of a year. Whoa, that's weird. Did you order online, Ben? Okay, it's top of the 7th, Wilhelm. We'll face Rollins, Killebrew, and Allison. Here's Wilhelm now, the windup. The pitch, 1-4, right-handed, hit well by Rollins, and it's gone. Makes it a 7-3 ball game. Another home run today. This one by Rich Rollins, with his 3rd run batted in. A 1-4 right-handed. Home run 1-12, and it was a 5. So how do you like that? 5th home run. This one by Rollins. And for Rollins, that's his first of the year. He had 16 in real world, 624 at bats, 298 hitter. So it's a 7-3 ball game. He clubbed one off Wilhelm. Oh, is that right, JC? You buy him every year. Yeah. I'll think about it. Good thing is I don't have to make a decision now. Okay, here's Killebrew with no outs, nobody on. It's a good attitude though, JC. Act as if. 4-8 walks him. Wilhelm in his first endurance inning is one hit or walk away from fatigue. And here's Bobby Allison with Killebrew on first, no outs. Here's Wilhelm now. That's no problem, JC. 1-9 right-handed. That's a double to right. And that's going to knock Wilhelm out of the box. (1-9) right-handed double. Herzog 0 arm, but Killebrew 1-8. Goodness. 1-9. We'll hold with no outs. Killebrew holds at third, and that's going to be it for Wilhelm. That's a shame. Wilhelm pitched 2 innings, has not retired a batter here in the 7th. He allowed 4 hits. He walked 1, struck out 2, and has allowed 1 run. And he's responsible for second and third. Goodness. I guess we'll bring in Wes Stock. Let's take a look at. I like to be mindful of how much I'm using these people. He's only pitched 3 innings. He's good. He's allowed 2 runs, 3 innings, no record. Wes Stock. Will be the pitcher. Okay, Stock is ready. The batter is Earl Batty, second and third, infield in. That's an interesting idea, JC. I've noticed you played a lot of games online yesterday. 2-8, that's a grounder to short A. They may get him at the plate. They may get Killebrew. Second and third infield in, 1. No, they'll just hold the runners. 2-8 right-handed grounder to short, 1 out. Infield stays in for Versailles. It's a 7-3 game. Whoa. I am up to playing with online with you, JC, anytime you want. I wouldn't commit to the whole replay, but I don't know if you're talking live together where two people can be on YouTube at the same time. That I would do. 4-9 right-handed, flies it to right for Herzog, 2 outs. And Bernie Allen is the batter. Second and third clutch situation. Pitch from Stock 2-2, lines it to second. Caught by Temple, and the side is out. 1 run, though, on the home run by Rollins. We're in the middle of the 7th inning stretch. I think now would be a good time for me to just take a break for just a few minutes. It's 7-3 Minnesota. I've already played a number of games, several games with people, including Spokane Steve, Mike Terranova, and Dave of Baseball Demos. We're in the 7th inning stretch. It's 7-3 Twins on the verge of winning yet again. They are 10-2. Yeah, I don't know, JC. You know, I don't know about committing to a, I don't think I would like to do that. That's only because, you know, it's such a huge commitment. And if there's other people, I know this is kind of disgusting, but it's interesting how it builds up. I wouldn't want to let you down, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to commit to an entire replay. Thanks, JC. Folks, I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Early morning, and it was a 6 a.m. start. Take a break for a few minutes and I'll be back. Well, we're back in sort of a sleepy ball game for me. Bottom of the seventh, there'll be a hitter for Stock. Facing Don Lee. Charlie Lau. The left-handed hitter will come in to hit here. Everyone plays the way they like to play. I'm gonna look to see who I'm bringing in now. What I like to do is just make sure that whoever I'm using, if they're both a starter and reliever, they're not gonna start soon. Estrada. Very, very sort of lazy game. Hal Brown starts on the 26th. You see, I was thinking of using him. Okay, I will use Dick Hall, who relieved on the 26th. Even though he's pretty good. Just a little slow this morning, just the way it's working. Hall, no record, pitched 2 scoreless innings. He'd be the 4th pitcher for, and Charlie Lau pinch hit on the 26th. This is the first game of April 25th. So here's Charlie Lau facing Don Lee, who's gone all the way with full endurance in his 2nd endurance inning in a 7-3 game. Okay, Lee facing Lau. And the pitch, 6-4, left-handed, grounds it to short X. Versailles, 227. 18-2 makes the play. 1 out. Now here's Johnny Temple. .69 right-handed, flies to center for Green, 2 away. And Whitey Herzog is the batter. Yeah, we're not hyper. I don't want to speak for other people, but I think when we play against each other, we're not hyper competitive. Here's the pitch to Herzog. 3-5 right-handed, single 1-13. It's a base hit for Herzog. He's 3 for 4 today. So Herzog on first with 2 down. And Boop Powell, the batter. It's a 7-3 game. 1-9 struck him out, and that will retire the side. And for Lee, that's his first strikeout of the ball game. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We're headed to the 8th. It's just one of those games. It's a lazy, hazy kind of game. Don Lee coming out to hit the winner of record today. Here's Lee now. A 3 WR. Here's Hall, the new pitcher. 3-9 struck him out. Now here's Lenny Green. .211 right-handed ballpark slash. That's a slow infield. It's line to second base, 2 outs. And Vic Power, the batter. Still getting used to these people because, I don't know. You know, these people play every day. Green, Power. I know Rollins. I know Allison, Killebrew, Batty, Versailles. I know of Bernie Allen. But, you know, I don't know a lot of these people. I've heard of them, but I really don't know. Temple, Gentile, I've heard of. Brandt, Triandos, Hansen. I've heard of them all, but I don't know. It just seems to be interesting kind of thing. It's hard to explain how I feel about the players in this replay. Vic Power, 6-5. That's hit well by Power, and it's a double down the line. A 2-out double. Maybe the way I feel is that they're not that well known. And, you know, some people you're getting actually who played in the 50s at the end of their career, and you have some people, you know, which I think is interesting. 6-5 right-handed. So Power on second with his first hit of the game. 2 outs, clutch situation here for Rollins. 3-7 right-handed, and that's a clutch base hit for Rollins. Power scores, and that'll make it 8-3. 4th run batted in for Rich Rollins. Whoa, look at that again. 3-7. There it is, clutch reversal in a clutch situation. Now Rollins on first, 1-15 with Hall, 1-12. Not being held. Here's Killebrew now. It's an 8-3 game. Pitch from Hall, 3-5. Oh my, it's a double down the line. And Rollins will go to third and hold. So Hall getting hit. Second and third, 2 outs. And here's Bob Allison. Oh. Okay, Hall trying to get out of this. 6-11 right-handed, fly ball right. This should end the inning. Herzog under it, he makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 run though, another run. On 3 consecutive hits, a double, a single, a double. 4 runs batted in for Rollins today. And we're in the middle of the 8th. It's 8-3. Minnesota over Baltimore. Lee has gone all the way in his 3rd endurance inning with full endurance. Jim Gentile leads it off. It's a 3-12 right-handed grounder to first, and Power takes it to the bag, 1 away. Now here's Jackie Brandt. .47 right-handed, struck him out. 2nd strikeout for Lee. And now Brooks Robinson. .37 right-handed, grounds it to second for Bernie Allen. He throws to Power. A 1-2-3 for Lee. Looking good. And we've gone 8. It's 8-3. We're in the 9th. You've been playing a lot of games, JC. I caught, I think, 2 yesterday of your games, but I looked. I could have sworn you played 4 or 5, broadcasted 4 or 5 games at least. Here's Hall now. I'm sorry. Yeah, Hall. His 2nd inning of relief. He's allowed a run and 3 hits. Earl Batty to lead it off. Pitch from Hall, 6-5. That's an in-home run, 1-4. He's got the power, it's gone. 6th home run of the ball game. This one by Earl Batty. This Twins lineup is ferocious. Let's look at it again. 6-5, right-handed. And home run 1-4. It's a 1. And he's got end power. For Batty, that's home run number 2. A lot of home runs today. That makes it 9-3. Here's Zoilo Versalles. Hall now has allowed 2 runs in 1 inning of relief. Here's the pitch, 4-8, right-handed, pops it up to short for Hansen. 1 down. And here's Bernie Allen. Pitch from Allen, 2-9 right-handed, grounds it back to Hall, 2 outs. And here comes Lee. Four, okay. 12 games. My goodness, 6-10. That's amazing. Fly ball center X. Brandt 210. That's a 9-2. It's going to be a E-roll, an E10 roll. 8. And he makes the catch, Branch. And we're heading to the bottom of the ninth. A run, though, on another home run, this one by Batty. We get to the bottom of the ninth. It will be Triandos, Hansen, and a pinch hitter. Don Lee has gone all the way. And Gus Triandos to lead it off. Here's Lee. 3-7 right-handed, grounds it to second for Allen, 1 out. Now here's Ron Hansen. For 6, right-handed, walked him. Hansen is on. The Orioles are down by 6, and there's going to be a hitter for Hall. Stranger things have happened. Jerry Adair is coming in to hit. Jerry Adair, a .284 hitter. In real world. Okay, Lee looks in. He gets the sign from Batty. Pitch to Adair, 2-4, flies to right. And under it is Allison, 2 outs. I could have brought in someone to play left field for Killebrew, but I figured with a 9-3 lead, we're safe. 2 outs, Hansen on first. And Johnny Temple, 0 for 4, comes to the plate. Outside for a ball to Temple. Here's Lee now. And the pitch, 3-7, right-handed, pops it up to second. And Bernie Allen makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Twins win it. The final, Minnesota 9, Baltimore 3. Don Lee gets the win. He's 2-0. He pitched 9, allowed 7 hits. He walked 1, struck out 2, walked 2, struck out 2, allowed 3. The loss goes to Estrada. He's 0-3. Whoa. Final line, Minnesota 9 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error. A lot of home runs, that's why. Baltimore 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error. That'll put the Twins at 11-2. We'll see you later, Kathy. Take care. Thanks for being here. I'm going to enter these in the books. I'm gonna just put this here as I do some of my work here. I want to thank everybody for being here. It was an enjoyable game. A nice way to start the morning. I'm gonna first do what I said I would do before, and that is double check my standings and post them on my community board. any of you are still chatting in the live chat, by all means, go ahead. I want to thank everybody who's been here. Jin, Stack, Ben, JC, of course. And everybody else who's been here. Let's open up these standings here. And just double check that this is all right. 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 3.5, 4.5. That's right. Minnesota. Now I have not entered them yet. This is before this game, but we'll post this before the game. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 11, 7, 11, 5, 12, 7, 13. That's perfect. Okay, we will copy and paste this. And put it in the community board. There we go. Oh, shit. There. You gotta make them portrait size. Perfect square. I don't know why they do that. But there are the standings here. I know that's an odd angle. Now, this is before the game we just played. The Dodgers and Giants are tied for first. We're still early on. Yankees 5-5, but very early on. We've got to give it more time to get into anything that's going to be. Thank you, Jim. Call me Jeff. I think I'll end the broadcast now. I'm going to enter this data. Take care, everybody.